Okay, how am I doing? How do I look? How do I sound? We doing all right? Hope so. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? So, I kind of talked about what I wanted to talk about yesterday during our live stream. So, I'll go ahead and I guess I'll let some people come in and kind of get comfy, say hi, make sure everything's doing all right. But yeah, as y'all know, I watched Plunderer last week, and I mean, there's definitely some criticism to go around with it, but I think it's getting too harsh of criticism for the weirdest reasons. And as we were going through our stream yesterday and talked about Origairu, and how there's a ton of people who were really pissed off at the light novel and the anime and all that shit. They were all pissed off because Yui is not best girl. Or Sensei is not best girl. Or, you know, Iroha is not best girl. That's the stupidest shit ever. I can't believe I have to say that. You're going to rate a series because your fifis got hurt over the outcome of a fictional romance. Sounds very weird to me, and I feel like the anime fandom in general has this problem of being far too sensitive over the weirdest of things. I mean, most of the reviews for Plunderer talk about how a helicopter came out of nowhere and it was so absurd and annoying and it didn't make sense, and then you continue on the story and you find out, well, I guess it does make sense because helicopter, like, it's post-apocalyptic real world. So helicopters would exist, right? And the whole reason for banning flight was because the giant continent that they were living on was actually held up way in the sky by magic, and they didn't want people flying and figuring that out. So it makes sense. It makes sense why all that happened. And it kind of makes sense on why they saw a helicopter and thought it was a demon. So, I don't know. I think that the outrage for Plunderer is completely absurd, and I think that it should be getting far better marks for what it is. Obviously, as I finish the show, I would still give it a 7. What's up, Ivan? How's it going? Of course, I'm gonna drive safe. Don't worry about it. Let me kind of fix the camera there a little bit. There we go. So, now where was I? All right, Plunderer overall. I mean, it definitely has its very apparent overpowered character. Can't do no wrong, or I guess he can do wrong, but like he can't lose. And I mean, some of the times that he kind of did lose was. Alright, done with our first walk animation. Really, you're doing your own animation, Ivan? Nice. Look forward to seeing it. Oh yeah. So like when he gets sucked into like a black hole or something like that. I mean, it was surprising. It was shocking. It was like, oh my god, did we really just kill off our main character? And it was kind of nice. It was very shocking. It was really, really cool. And then to have him hop out of it was even cooler. Not sure I liked the way that they did it. But, I mean, it is what it is. It was still a lot of fun. So, I don't know. It was... I think... who was it I was talking to on my last driving stream? I mean, it's very kind of like run-of-the-mill action fantasy. And probably would have done very well in 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Probably would have done really well. But I don't think that that should really take away what it is. What it is a pretty well done, pretty well animated, interesting concept of a show with lots of twists, pitfalls, and plot twists, and all sorts of other shit. It was a fun series. It was very enjoyable. Had a great laugh with it. And I really feel for Light. You know? Yeah. I really like the way that his character kind of developed and how he moved forward. So, I'm very curious as to where, how many actual anime fans feel obligated to be outraged by the little list of shit. I'm very curious to see that number. Because I think, honestly, it's not that much. And I think it's just a very vocal minority that loves to just spout off at the mouth online. I feel if that's the case, those people who don't really want to talk against it should really just come out and say it. Just talk against it. I think that there needs to be more of a back and forth between these ideas. Because the danger of it is these animators, these story writers, these light novel writers, they're listening to you. They're watching. They're waiting for your reviews. And when you come out and you say, God, this is a terrible show. How dare you throw plot twists at every other episode? How dare you decide to throw a helicopter into a fantasy series? It's like, I think we had the same odd people go against our reactions of Gate. Like, why did people think that Gate was a terrible show? I found Gate to be very interesting. Obviously, some of the tactics I probably would have done a little different. But the whole premise and idea of the show is fantastic. Execution was pretty top-notch. Rory is amazing. Pena, also amazing. Wait, I don't want to go that way. That way. People decided to go out and hate on Gate. Because they were mixing two fandoms. The Gunji fandom and the fantasy fandom. Two clashing sides of otakuism that are never ever supposed to be allowed to mix. Get the hell out of here. Stop being closed-minded. That's my thought on that. It was a fantastic series. Could have been done. Definitely could have been better. It definitely is not a 10 out of 10. Maybe an 8. I think it was a high 7 for me. I think there are some things about it that probably could have been dealt with a little bit better. But people are absolutely like, it was a shitty thing. Where is that idea coming from? Like SAO. SAO is a shitty series. Progressive is just gonna be as bad. Yeah, if you didn't like the first series, you're probably not gonna like Progressive. In fact, there might be some people who really enjoyed the first series who might not like Progressive. Well, that's because some of the story changed. Well, I mean, maybe not changed, but at least from the light novels that I read, he deals more with Asuna than what the original series inferred, which might throw people off. And I'm fine with that. Haters are gonna hate, I suppose. It's definitely gonna be annoying though, because everybody's just gonna, oh, it's the same old shit. Yeah. 76 levels of explore, meet new friends, meet new enemies, defeat the boss, repeat. That's how it's gonna go. Like, seriously, that's how it's gonna go. So I don't know I'm definitely looking forward to it. That's for sure. I might see if I can react to it as it's coming out, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's not going to come out for a while, I think. But anyway, I'll keep an eye on it. But I guarantee you there's going to be tons of people that are just going to be like, this is a shitty show, no one should watch it. And it's all because of, why would you be driving a motorcycle out in this weather? Anyway. People who feed the hate just... You can be critical of something and not feed into a hate mob. Like, that's kind of what we really try to do here, is just not hate on shit. I mean, sure, like, idol stuff, not our cup of tea. Don't want anything to do with it. I'm not into idols. I never really were. I never really was. I'm not hiding that fact. I did enjoy Love Live. Still not really my cup of tea. Yeah. Maybe there'll be a ton of people just decide to rail on me because I don't like idol anime. Oh no, I'm at 0 viewers. I guess everybody quit because I don't like idol series. But, I mean, that's not my cup of tea. It's like, I'm not a slice of life guy either. Doesn't mean I can't enjoy it. Game, Origairu. Origairu is fantastic. But my favorite series are still action. One Punch Man, Sword Art Online, Suga Suga. I mean, they're all pretty much the same thing. So I don't know. I feel like the internet has certainly allowed most of the outrage to continue. Outrage. It's like artists and writers should be able to do what they want, not what people tell them to do. Sure, go look for a certain demographic and kind of cater a story around it. But if you cater every single bit of it, you're just gonna ruin your shit. And I feel like that kind of happened with Princess Connect. I could be completely wrong on that. This is just speculation, just by what I saw. But you have a very blank main character, and the blank main character is there for a reason, and that's so that... What's up, Yamato? How's it going? Can you hear me? I don't know. Nobody has said if they can hear me or not. But Princess Connect, it's main character's blank, so the viewer can be put in that situation, I suppose, put them, like, project themselves into there. I feel like I'm not being heard. Can anybody hear me? Okay, oh, whatever. Anyway, so I was just watching Saga reaction to game. Oh, that's funny. It is funny that I bring that up. I brought that up just a few minutes ago. So at Princess Connect, all of the characters are very cookie cutter tropes. And it's very apparent what character is being, what every character is being catered towards very quickly. And that's why the whole series just kind of really flopped on me. Everything is just it feels like a committee built it and not just a storyteller. I don't know how you would say nostalgic Yamato, because I'm not really sure what you're looking back on. I didn't find it to be very nostalgic or anything like that. I guess it kind of seemed like Saturday morning cartoons, very episodic and kind of dumbed down. Maybe you can see it that way. But I don't know. I didn't really see it that way. So another interesting little thing happened last night. As I was deciding on what to really talk about today. Like how I'm going to formulate it all. This guy hops on to this. It should be. Okay, so this guy was telling us that we need to stop criticizing Joe for not shooting the ice bridge because it's an ice bridge made by an Ultimate Digimon, and it also had ice under it, so shooting the bridge wouldn't have done anything. I mean, it's still a bridge of ice, and it was probably... I would rather see Joe try and fail and get shown that it's not possible than just infer because reasons. you know? And then the same guy decided to tell me in the comment section that Joe's crest is not reliability, it's actually sincerity, and Mimi's is actually purity. And this kind of dives into a very I don't know about reasonable, but I mean, it turns into a debate about translations. Like, what does the actual word mean in different languages? And I feel like Joe's actions to actually trigger the crest were a result of being responsible for trying to take the weight off of his friends and be responsible for their safety and stand up and hold to come and hurt his friends. I don't find that sincerity works in that regard. And I mean, it could be a matter of weird translation, but I'm pretty sure that when Lilymon digivolved, she said it was your sincerity that made so. I don't know, it's a very weird debate. And I'm not really sure how to really go into that debate. Unfortunately, I don't know Japanese. I don't know what the translations would be. But if I take this guy at his word, I still feel it. So, I don't know. That was kind of I mean, it kind of turned into a slight argument. maybe I got a little bit heated, but I don't think I took it out on him or anything like that. I was just kind of ticked off. Are you seriously trying to sell that this guy is credible? I kind of submutes and everything. Oh yeah, and if you find bad translations, you should definitely point them out. I don't think responsibility is a bad translation. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Certainly go in thinking that responsibility is Joe's crest. Until some other otherwise. Bandai called it the crest of responsibility here in the US. I'm pretty sure the creators of Digimon know what the crest was. But anyway, yeah. I don't know. I think Outrage is stupid. Everybody should be a little bit more reasonable with how they're treating others and how they're how they are critiquing. Anime is not shit because your waifu lost. Anime is not shit because you didn't understand a plot twist and decided to throw a series out halfway through. That's not proper critiques. That's just you being a baby. That's my thoughts on that. And I think some people need to grow up and realize the kind of damage that they might actually do. Because I don't want to see anime by numbers. I want to see good stories, good worlds, great characters, and good animation. That's what I want to see. Hopefully the anime industry is more keen on doing that and not just following the numbers. But who knows? Anyway, kind of shorter, but said my piece. Thunder was fantastic. I loved it. And tomorrow we will definitely be seeing Dr. Daradarth? Yeah, I know I'm right. Ignore the ego. But yeah, I feel like, share this around. People think Kanye a slap in the face, that they're being childish. I'm not trying to demean people. I just want people to realize what kind of damage they're doing. Everything's cookie cutters. Everything just looks boring. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. If you liked what you see, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Share if you feel so inclined. Yamato, I like very well-written stories with solid world building. Yeah, me too. And I think Plunderer did a fantastic job with that. Also, if you are on the desktop version, there should be an applause button if you feel so inclined to support our channel. $2, and half of it goes to us, I believe. It's still in beta, so just keep that in mind. Tomorrow is still up in the air on whether or not I'll be doing Tower of God, but stay tuned. Probably around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I will make an announcement on whether or not I will be doing it. Also, I believe that next weekend's Rizzo has some stuff to do with his family. You guys should do Rental Girlfriend. Or no, maybe. I'm not binging anything that's not fantasy right now. And I think we're keeping our duo reactions to a very small minimum because Rizzo could be going to Japan at any moment. So we'll see where it goes. But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of time during the week. It's like I work from. I'm pretty much out of the house from 10 to 10. If I'm not driving to work, I'm driving home. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for sticking around. That heavy rain is disturbing the connection. Yeah, and that's why I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, I'm Zero, and I will see you next time. Boop.